And welcome back. My next guest has been helping people with hair loss for more than 20 years. In fact, she travels the country and world volunteering her time to educate women about hair loss and the use of a revolutionary 3D printing technology that is bringing hope to so many people suffering from hair loss. Welcome Danielle Marzella Grillo, owner of Transitions Hair Solutions, and her client, Diane Mastromatto. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
for having me.
You look beautiful, buddy. Both look beautiful.
Thank you.
CNC. Describe to us what CNC stands for and what do they use for this great breaking technology.
The CNC, it's actually a hair and scalp prosthetic.
Okay.
The CNC means it's natural scalp contact. So think of an eye contact.
Okay.
How it's shaped to your eye.
All right.
The CNC is made with 3D technology. Once all the precise measurements have been done, all the specifications have been sent to the factory in Bologna, Italy.
Okay.
A 3D version of the client patient's head is produced, which then the medical grade material is started to, that's how they start building the actual prosthetic. It's literally made on the
So they
person's head.
take a mold of it, right? The client comes in.
Yes, we do that.
Comes into your studios. You take an actual mold of the client's head.
Yes.
And then that is sent over to Bologna, right? In
Yes.
Italy, where it's made. Now, I watched the video. I think it was an amazing thing to look at, to watch.
Yes.
I didn't. It was like they actually do it hand stitch. Is that correct?
It's actually, yes, hand injected by a human being.
I'm a human being.
Yeah,
right?
it's all
Oh, thank God. Right?
all natural. No, there's no machine portion of the hair being put in. It's all done by hand.
Okay.
And it's all natural, virgin, unprocessed human hair.
Okay. So Diane, how did you find out about CNC and what was your story? Tell us, please.
Actually, I started 4 years ago losing my hair after immense stress. We had a death in the family.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. At that point, I had visited a dermatologist. I was given a diagnosis of telogen effluvium. Long story short, 6 months later, I had a spot on my scalp that turned out to be skin cancer that grew down to my skull membrane.
Oh my
I
God.
had surgery to remove it. I lost a small section of my scalp. They stretched my skin from behind and closed me, stapled me shut. That was that journey. My hair loss never stopped. Since then, I've probably
you
been
continue
given
losing hair.
continued. I still do. At that point, I had been given about 8 different diagnoses. They took a scalp biopsy, which
Right.
showed alopecia areata. I don't clinically present that. I clinically present androgenetic alopecia, which does not run in my family. No female in my family has it.
I understand.
They're not clear yet, really, as to what the hair loss is coming from.
Okay.
The good news is I had gone to other salons, which were great.
Right.
For me, CNC was my answer. It put me back to being a whole human being. I shower, sleep,
So you do
everything.
Everything?
I wake up with bedhead just like everybody else.
Well, me too. You know.
I live a normal life. I wake up with bedhead. I shower. I shampoo it, dry it,
Right.
style it. My husband can run his fingers through my hair.
Wow.
It put me back to a place mentally of being a whole person again. Because the journey is,
Amazing, right?
it takes immense mental stamina.
So Danielle, how did you get involved with this? Was it something you always wanted to do, or?
Initially, I was working in a traditional hair salon
Okay.
many years ago.
Many moons ago.
And I don't know, I just wanted to I felt like I needed to do something more. I just wanted to.
You wanted to help people out,
I
right?
really, really did. I just had a passion and a calling for helping women. We'd see a lot of women that would come into the salon that had thinning hair, and I said, there's got to be something.
So you're like a psychiatrist or a psychologist or some, right? Because
Yeah.
you're not only helping them physically,
Right.
but mentally as well, right?
You do help them.
I mean, I can just see you're glowing. You're absolutely glowing.
I will
just-
tell you, when
Right.
I walked into Danielle's studio and she came out and I watched the video of this system, I just looked at her and I just knew I was home.
Right.
This was going to be my home. This was my solution.
So why was this the right decision for you? Had you given up all hope, basically? Is this something that you wanted to really overcome?
Yes.
It was a personal thing, right, to overcome it?
Yes, I mean, I had tried other things and they were great. I mean,
Wow.
there's other options, but for me, the put me back to a lifestyle of living life, just completely like any other woman would live.
Right.
You know?
Wow. Amazing, amazing. Danielle.
And if you can look like this after it's all said and done.
Okay, and you said you can shower, you can do everything, right?
I do everything. Everything.
Amazing.
I take a really intense spin class.
All right.
Amazing support system there, and
So-
I sweat profusely.
Wow, me too. I'm a pig. I don't want to get into it, but anyway, I swear a lot. But that probably have it. What separates CNC from other things? Are there other companies that do the same thing? Or
There are other hair replacement options, and again, like Diane said, there's not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right.
They're just it's comparing two completely different things.
Okay.
When you're comparing a hair and scalp prosthetic that's made with the 3D technology with the
Right.
virgin hair to something that it's not made with the technology and maybe it has processed hair or something. It's not that another thing would be bad. It's just that it's everything has its purpose, and it depends on what the client or patient is looking for in their lifestyle and their hairstyle, their texture of hair, everything.
Is this for everybody?
It could be for anyone that has any type of hair loss or thinning problem.
Okay.
It could be because it's not a one size fits all.
Right.
Because it is so custom, so everything about it is so personal
Right.
to the fit, to the color, to the
Right.
strands and the texture of the hair. Everything is so
Amazing.
ultimately personal to each individual.
Amazing. Guys, thank you so much. Beautiful, both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Great
you.
product.
Thank
Okay, guys, still ahead. From hair loss to tech neck. What is it and how can we avoid it? Find out next when Healthy Lifestyle returns after the break. And I'm losing my voice.